My name is Herculano Fernandes. I am from Brockton, Massachusetts. My background is Cape Verdean, from the Cape Verde Islands in Africa. I feel like in the Cape Verdean community, being gay is very hush-hush. And I feel like I don't think I knew of anyone specifically who was Cape Verdean and gay that was outspoken about it. I had some suspicions about some family members who to this day, are you watching this? To this day, I'm still wondering, like, who are they? But they've had girlfriends. Like, since then, I've been kind of proven wrong. Like, every gay guy has the, oh, so you have a girlfriend? Like, who's that? Is there any girl in school you like? And I'm just like, I feel like I'd have this like weird standard answer of like, oh, you know, I do well for myself. It was like a weird, like, as if like I have like a little like business that I'm running, and I'm like, I'm doing okay. Like the income is good. As if I'm like, oh, I got something going on, but I can't tell you about it. As if it was some secret I was keeping. All my angst about being gay, I think a lot of people have like, you know, religious hang-ups or like things like that, but mine weren't that. Mine were just like perception and like people rejecting you because of it, and also living in an environment that was heavily urban, especially with like sort of being a person of color and male, the expectations of being very hyper masculine, very strong, very able-bodied, and the rejection of anything feminine being applied to that. My perception was other people don't like this. Not necessarily that I don't like it or I mind it, but other people don't like it, and if they know, then I will be cast aside. And so my fear was just a rejection from my family members and from my friends, and being seen as something that was other, something that was incorrect. So that was my, excuse me, that was my biggest issue, was trying to be as quiet as possible so I wouldn't be seen or heard, and so they wouldn't push me aside. Oh, excuse me, sorry, that was unexpected.
What was it like to take all of that fear and all of that uncertainty and leave home and go to college and to try to become a person without people watching you?
Mm-hmm. Well, as far as the transition from sort of my hometown home life going to college, I sort of took a baby step where I didn't leave. You would think that I would maybe reject it and be like, you know what, I'm gonna find some new place where I can be like a totally different person. But I kind of was really scared to go too far, so I kind of just went to Boston, which is just 30 minutes away, literally driving, and went to Northeastern University. My goal really, outside of just sort of gayness, was just to be more social, to make more friends, because I was very quiet due to sort of my internal hiding or needing to hide from people when I was younger. I was like, you know what, I'm going to join clubs and join as many clubs and be as social as possible and go out as possible and meet as many different people as I possibly could, to sort of like, I don't know if I thought I wanted to figure out who I was, but I knew that sticking to myself wasn't the goal, that the goal should be meet more people and expand who I was. If I were going to speak to myself as a freshman in college, I'd probably just stare at him in his face and just be like, it's going to get so fun. Like you're going to have the funnest life and meet the most interesting people and feel like you can do anything whenever you want to, however you want to do it, and it's going to be like it's going to be so good for you. And I feel like just wait for it. It'll get there. I've kind of had this conversation with my sister where we discuss like how much I've changed and how much me being gay has affected not only myself but her. And she'll randomly, like, if we'll be together for the holidays, she'll just thank me. She's like, thank you for being gay, because she's like, I know that you being gay was a huge part of you wanting to leave this town, and a huge part of that was making sure you did well in school, so you made sure you could go to college, and then from college, and onward. And so she's like, and because I had to kind of compete with you for attention, and you doing so well in school made me do better in school. She's like, I was on the fence. I was with some girls who weren't doing so hot, and I could have just fallen to that one side, but because of you as like sort of my beacon, I ended up where I needed to be, and I'm still going, and I feel great. Being gay has made my life so much better than it would have been otherwise, and I appreciate it every day. Hold on. Can I Pilates? Oh my god, I don't have my braids. I need a long braided ponytail.